Netflix and Marvel just released the full trailer for Season 1 of Luke Cage, and after watching it a few times, I can't wait until September. Full transparency here, I am not a Luke Cage fan. As a comic book reader, I am well aware of him and his powers, but I never bought any of his solo books or Hero for Hire, anything like that. I did read New Avengers, and he was on that team, so that and his few appearances in Spider-Man are the extent of my Luke Cage interest. We got our first glimpse of live-action Luke Cage in Jessica Jones Season 1, played by Mike Colter. And he did a fantastic job. He was conflicted, yet heroic and strong. This trailer seems to be following suit, and that makes me very happy. It starts with Luke Cage saving Rosario Dawson from getting hit by a car. It's nice that she's featured so prominently in the trailer because she starred in Daredevil and showed up in Jessica Jones Season 1. She's like the Coulson of the Netflix universe, except really sexy. It seems like the theme of this show will be reluctant heroes. Luke really doesn't know what he wants to do with his powers, and others urge him on to do good in the community. It's a theme present in a lot of blaxploitation films, but it's a theme that resonates with today's audiences. In a way, this feels incredibly 70s, which is a fantastic thing. The character first appeared in June of 1972, so the fact that they're able to keep the classic vibe, but put it in a modern setting and keep the fans interested is a great idea. The show looks as atmospheric as Daredevil, which I like, but it does seem to borrow a little too heavy from it, like the hallway fight scene. I can't complain though. Daredevil was amazing, and I want more of that. The villain seems interesting here. He's a power-mad crime lord who wants to be the king. And he seems like he's more hands-on than the actual Kingpin. So maybe he's going to be fighting for power now that Kingpin's in jail. That could be a really interesting tie-in to Daredevil. So we'll just have to see. As of now, we've always seen crime at its highest level, but now we're going to take it down to the streets. So that should be unique and fun. The action looks on point. The scene where Luke Cage foils the robbery in the Chinese restaurant looked awesome. That guy's arm snapping seemed incredibly gnarly, and I can't wait to see the whole thing play out. So, basically, those are my thoughts on Luke Cage. I really liked this trailer. Marvel has not disappointed me yet. The movies have been great, the TV shows are arguably better. That makes me happy as a comic book fan. I mean, I've been into comics most of my life. I enjoyed the 90s cartoons. I lived through the terrible 90s movies, save for Blade. And, it's like a good time to be a comic book fan. I think the people that lived through it all are way more appreciative than the people that just kind of were born into this generation. The thing I really like about these TV shows is that they're realistic, but they maintain a level of excitement and fantasy. It's something I wish the DCEU would take notice for, because you can be gritty and dark and realistic and all that good stuff, but you can also have, dudes that can smash into a car and women that can fly, or a guy that uses sonar sight and all this other shit in that realistic setting. Now, I thought Jessica Jones' feminist rhetoric was a little on the nose, but Daredevil was next to perfect. If this show can fall somewhere in between, Marvel is going to have another winner on its hands, and I'm going to have another Netflix show to binge watch. As always, this is Jeff of World Class Bullshitters. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video and you liked the Luke Cage trailer, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, because the more Marvel stuff, the more DC stuff, the more of anything entertainment-based that comes out, you're going to hear us talk about it on this channel. Check out IncarnateStudios.com, link in the description below. They're our sponsor. They got some really cool comic book related merch that you can't get anywhere else, so if you want to be unique and stand out, pick up one of the shirts. And this Thursday night, we got World Class Bullshitters coming to you, so be on the lookout for that. Have a good one.